If you've created a PowerPoint presentation and you'd like to record that, perhaps make that available publicly online or via YouTube, then you can use Screencast-O-Matic if you don't have access to any other software that we have available at the university. Screencast-O-Matic is a third-party software, so you'll need to ensure that you've read the terms and conditions of use and the privacy policy, and if you agree to them, then you can set up an account and away you go. Screencast-O-Matic requires you to install some software, so you'll only be able to use this on your own device. Download the install from the top of the page once you've logged in, and once that's installed you can start the recorder. This will prompt you to launch the application, and now you have the recording screen. To move the recording area you drag the middle toggle, but in this case what I'm going to do is actually record the whole screen because I want to record my PowerPoint presentation. As you know, when you present PowerPoint, that takes up the whole screen. So to do this, make sure you've got screen selected. I'm not fussed about having a webcam here, so I'm just using my screen. Change the size to be the full screen. Your narration, you'll need to make sure that you've chosen a microphone. So I'm just going to choose the microphone I have available here. As you speak, you'll see that the levels go up and down. That's too quiet at the moment. I need the levels to be up here. So I'm just going to increase the volume. There we go. What you don't want to happen is it to be fully filling up the box all the time, because that will introduce clipping and a lot of noise onto your recording. So let's just reduce that level down so that when I'm speaking, the peak level doesn't hit the top too much. It's always worth doing a test recording as well. Just going to reduce that a little bit more. Okay, so you can see actually in the level meter there when I'm speaking that my peaking is around the yellow area. It's not hitting the red area, which is really good. I'm only on the free version, so that means you have a maximum time of recording of 15 minutes. And to be perfectly blunt, you shouldn't be recording any narrative presentations longer than 15 minutes anyway, because that's very difficult for someone to maintain focus for. So that's actually a good limit for you. When you're ready, I'm just going to switch now into my PowerPoint presentation and loading up my PowerPoint slideshow from the beginning. When you're ready to start then, click the record button. You get a countdown, and now this is going to be my Screencast-O-Matic recording. We can see down on the bottom corner that there's a counter ticking away there telling me how long I'm speaking for. I can either use the mouse to click through my presentation just like I normally would, or I can use the spacebar to progress through each of the slides. In this case here I've only got a couple of slides, so at the end of this slide that's it. I'm then going to go to the pause button. That stops my recording. I can either delete that recording if it didn't work out for me, or I can click done. This will then bring up a basic editor which allows me to change the start and the end of my recording. So if I play that, I can hear what I've spoken. I probably want to go to the end and remove where I hit the blank bit of slide, so I don't really want that to appear in my recording. I'm just going to stop my recording there. So that's fine for me. I then have the option there to save as a video, upload to Screencast-O-Matic, or upload to YouTube. It is worth saving a copy of the video because then you have a local copy. So I'm just going to click that now, save copy, and I want the file type to be Mp4. I don't want to highlight the cursor. I also need to choose a saving location, so I'm just going to put that in my documents for now, and then click publish. So this has dropped an Mp4 file onto my documents area. Click done. So that particular recording hasn't saved to Screencast-O-Matic, my online account. It is only saved to my documents. You can see there recording 10, and you can play that with your preferred player. When we play this back, we will see that we have what I've captured on the screen. We've also got here a branding, so because we're using the free version it says that it's been recorded with Screencast-O-Matic. So again, just be aware of that, make sure you're happy with that, and make sure that you don't have anything at the bottom of your screen. Now my screen is slightly a strange shape, that's why I've got the black bars at the top and the bottom, even though I used a widescreen format on PowerPoint slides. That's not too much of an issue. And you can then upload that Mp4 file straight into YouTube as well. So instead of publishing directly to YouTube, you can download the file so you've got a copy yourself, and then you can re-upload that into YouTube too.